Did you know that proper safety equipment in tattoo and piercing studios isn't just a recommendation, it's a lifesaver? One mistake could lead to infections, allergic reactions, or worse. In today's video, we're pulling back the curtain on tattoo and piercing safety. Whether you're an artist looking to up your game or a client wanting to stay safe, this guide will show you everything you need to know about essential studio safety equipment. From the tools that keep germs away to the systems that protect everyone in the studio, you'll see why safety isn't just important, it's non-negotiable. Let's dive in. Let's start with the basics. The personal protective equipment every studio should have. Safety starts with the artist, and the first line of defense is personal protective equipment, or PPE. This gear doesn't just protect the artist, it keeps you and the client safe too. First up, gloves. Tattoo and piercing artists rely on single-use gloves, usually made of nitrile or latex, to create a barrier between their hands and your skin. These gloves are replaced after every client, no exceptions. Next, face masks. These aren't just for looks. They prevent respiratory droplets from spreading, keeping the air around you as clean as possible. Aprons are another key piece of PPE. Artists wear these to protect their clothing and prevent cross-contamination between clients. And finally, eye protection like goggles or face shields can be a lifesaver, especially when dealing with cleaning agents or unexpected splashes. This combination of gloves, masks, aprons, and eye protection ensures that every procedure is as safe and hygienic as possible for everyone involved. But PPE is just the beginning. Let's talk about how studios keep their tools spotless with sterilization and disinfection equipment. Personal protective equipment is crucial, but what about the tools themselves? This is where sterilization and disinfection come into play. A clean studio starts with the right equipment to keep germs and bacteria away. First, the autoclave. This is the gold standard for sterilizing reusable tools like grips and forceps. Using high-pressure steam, it eliminates any bacteria or viruses, ensuring tools are 100% safe for the next client. Before tools even go into the autoclave, they're pre-cleaned in an ultrasonic cleaner. This device uses sound waves to remove tiny bits of ink, blood, or skin that might be stuck to the tools. Next up, medical-grade disinfectants. These powerful cleaners are used to wipe down every surface, from workstations to chairs, ensuring no trace of germs is left behind. And let's not forget hand hygiene. Alcohol-based hand sanitizers are placed throughout the studio, so both artists and clients can sanitize their hands frequently. With these tools, the autoclave, ultrasonic cleaner, disinfectants, and hand sanitizers, a professional studio maintains the highest standards of cleanliness and safety. Now that the tools are clean, let's talk about how studios protect the workspace itself from cross-contamination. Even with the cleanest tools, the workspace itself needs protection. A professional studio uses specific equipment to create a barrier between germs and the client. First, barrier films. These disposable plastic covers are used on items like tattoo machines, light fixtures, and clip cords. They're replaced after every client to prevent any chance of cross-contamination. Next, disposable chairs and table covers. These ensure that every client gets a fresh, clean surface to sit or lie on during their procedure. What about sharp tools like needles? That's where Sharp's containers come in. These specially designed bins ensure that used needles and other sharp objects are safely disposed of, keeping everyone safe from accidental injuries. These workspace protections, barrier films, disposable covers, and Sharp's containers create a clean and secure environment for every procedure. Now let's take a look at the tools that keep the rest of the studio spotless, from trash disposal to cleaning supplies. A clean studio isn't just about sterilizing tools, it's about keeping every part of the space spotless and hygienic. This means having the right tools for proper disposal and cleanup. First, trash cans with lids. And these are used to safely dispose of non-sharp waste, like gloves, tissues, or paper towels. The lid helps contain any contaminants and keeps the workspace looking tidy. For anything contaminated with blood or bodily fluids, studios use biohazard containers. These are essential for safely handling waste that could carry infections. Then there are the unsung heroes of every studio: paper towels and cleaning wipes. These are used to wipe down surfaces, clean spills, and dry equipment after disinfection. They're simple but essential. With tools like lidded trash cans, biohazard containers, and versatile cleaning supplies, professional studios ensure every inch of their space stays clean and safe for both clients and artists. Now that the studio is clean, let's explore the equipment that ensures every procedure is done safely and hygienically. When it's time to start a tattoo or piercing, the equipment used must meet the highest standards of hygiene. Every tool should be designed for safety and single use whenever possible. First and foremost, single-use needles and cartridges. These ensure that every client has a completely sterile experience, with no risk of cross-contamination. After each procedure, these needles are disposed of immediately in sharps containers. Sterile packaging is another essential, and tools that aren't single-use are kept in sealed, sterilized packs until they're ready to be used. This ensures they remain uncontaminated during storage. Next, antibacterial soaps. Before starting any procedure, the artist cleans the client's skin thoroughly to remove bacteria and prepare the area for the tattoo or piercing. And for designs, skin marking pens are a must. These pens are non-toxic, and many are single-use or sterilizable to ensure they're completely safe for the skin. With tools like single-use needles, sterile packaging, antibacterial soaps, and safe skin marking pens, studios can guarantee every procedure meets professional safety standards. But it's not just about the tools or the artist. The studio environment itself plays a big role in maintaining safety. Let's take a look at how environmental controls help. First, air purifiers. And these devices help maintain clean air by filtering out dust, particles, and even chemical vapors from inks and cleaning agents. They're especially important for studios where multiple procedures happen every day. Proper ventilation is another key factor. Good airflow ensures that chemical fumes from disinfectants and inks don't linger, keeping the air safe and comfortable for everyone. Temperature and humidity control also play a role. A studio that's too hot or humid can create the perfect environment for bacteria to grow. Maintaining a stable climate helps prevent this and ensures client comfort during procedures. With air purifiers, ventilation systems, and climate control, a professional studio creates an environment that's not only safe, but also pleasant to work in and visit. Even with the safest tools and environment, emergencies can happen. Let's look at the supplies every studio should have on hand for those moments. First, a fully stocked first aid kit. This is crucial for treating minor injuries, like cuts or scrapes, that might occur during daily operations. Next, an eye wash station. This is essential in case of accidental splashes from cleaning agents, inks, or other chemicals. Quick access to clean water can prevent serious eye injuries. And for fire safety, every studio needs a fire extinguisher. With so many electrical tools and flammable materials, it's vital to be ready to handle any potential fire hazards. Having these emergency tools on hand, a first aid kit, an eye wash station, and a fire extinguisher shows clients that the studio takes safety seriously and is ready for anything. Now that you know what goes into keeping a tattoo and piercing studio safe, you'll never look at a procedure the same way again. Let's wrap up with a quick recap of what we've learned today. Safety is the foundation of any professional tattoo or piercing studio. From personal protective equipment to emergency supplies, every step is designed to protect both the artist and the client. Today, you've learned about the essential safety equipment that keeps studios running smoothly, tools for sterilization, workspace protection, environmental controls, and more. Each one plays a vital role in creating a safe and welcoming environment. When you visit a studio that follows these practices, you can feel confident knowing your health and safety are top priorities. And now, you know exactly what to look for to ensure you're in good hands. Thank you for joining us on this behind-the-scenes look at the world of tattoo and piercing studio safety. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights.